Hello, guys. Welcome back to Mobile Football. Welcome back. Today we are back again with a very interesting live. We are going to talk about some of the things that we've lined up for you today. We'll actually talk about Kipchoge breaking the world record today. We'll also be discussing about Manchester United. We'll also have be comparing between DALOT and probably DALOT and some other right backs in the Premier League. And also we talk about the Manchester Derby that is expected to be a big game that is ahead of us after the international breaks are over. So guys, welcome. Today I'm surrounded with fans. Most of them are Manchester United fans. And we're going to discuss about football. But first, we'll talk about Kipchoge. And we'll talk about him and some of the records that he has broken. So I'll give a chance for each and everyone who is in the live today to comment a bit about Kipchoge and what he's done and how he's made our country and our continent proud so that we can continue that. Hey, Kenan.
Yo,
Mzee, leo net nanisumbua man.
tunaona unakuja kama umepotea.
Eh?
Unakuja tena unapotea after a minute.
So if you see that, then you can continue. Ukiona inasumbua, you can continue talking there to other guys because net nanisumbua mimi. I don't know what is happening. Because when I try to add someone, inapotea, sijui why it's happening.
So you try
Dennis,
creating a
you can
link.
waweza tuonyesha nini? Make sure that you activate your camera, please, Dennis.
Oh, so proud. Remy big boy.
Okay, let's continue. Let's talk about Kipchoge for a minute, for 1 or 2 minutes. Kenan, what do you have to say about Kipchoge breaking records, left, right, and center? He's done it. He's broken his own record.
I think we as Kenyans need to appreciate him more because of what he's doing. I don't know, like Wakenya wengi understand the magnitude of yo records ana break, like hatuelewi. Tunaona tu ni kitu normal juu tumezoea. But outside the world anakuwa celebrated. So we need to embrace him as one of our own and celebrate him also. And we also need to goat him. Yeah, that's all I can say about it.
Okay, there's a problem. See, from my side, it seems that the network is not working properly.
Doctor.
When I talk you, ask down and was big disappointment. Actually, all that I saw were people that are officers.
Like, and even it's a bit these past few months. No one as
Wow, the pressure is getting worse. Hey, the guys are giving up, and the ladies are weeping. Wow, the pressure is.
This is it. It's a momentous occasion. I'm sorry to go overboard.
Oh yeah, sasa nimerudi tena.
if you get to write this down, you get to heaven, and you will find me there.
So I think sasa tuko sawa. I think we are good now.
Tuko fresh.
Yeah, sasa tuko fresh kabisa. So Dennis, welcome.
Yes.
Yes, of course now we are here. Hey, Dennis sana amepotea. Yeah. So Kenan, sikupata sentiments zako kuhusu Kipchoge because network ilikuwa inanisumbua, but now I think I'm good.
Nilikuwa nasema we as Kenyans,
Yeah.
unasikia? Tunafaa kumappreciate more juu ya chenye anafanya huko nje.
Yeah.
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 Na it's time we accord him with much respect. Na tujue yeye ni
Yeah.
good. Chenye anafanya binadamu wa kawaida wafanyangi. Like si kwetu tunaona hiyo ni normal, but ni kitu ya magnitude kubwa, so tunafaa tu tumpe like hiyo tumcelebrate. Yes.
Mi wasee mambo.
Fresh.
Unanisikia? Mi story ya Kipchoge, okay, mi sipendangi athletics sana. But as a Kenyan, I'm proud of him. Anauza Kenya. He's selling Kenya to the other people outside the whole world. And he's showing that Kenya is got talents. More so now with the current government, if Ruto can take someone who is more deep and in athletics, maybe it will help Kenya to grow most. Vile mi nafikiria juu football mikora ni wengi. Though football ndo love ya watu mob, but in Kenya tuko sawa na athletics. So better if someone can see that, it will be better according to me, because athletics we are good, but there's no funding. Unlike futa pesa inayoko, lakini mikora ni wengi, but it's something to be proud of. if unaongea kama Mkenya. I think
Of
that's
course.
enough.
Joe is making Kenya proud na tunafaa tumcelebrate wetu, lakini pia tunafaa to expand, tusitegemee athletics pekee, kuwe versatile wa football pia to at least tusonge. Rugby at least to present kwa World Series. Football
You
sasa
know, the problem is one. Football is the most sport watu wanapenda. Watu wanapenda, but shida ni Kenya football hatuko. You see right now hata FIFA itambui hatuko vya mikora. The government was aware that wakiingilia bani itakuja, but waliingilia. Wewe jamaa Nick mwenyewe bado anaenda kwa ofisi sahihi na kichwa ngumu na alikatazwa. You see? But kama ni mbio, if they fund it well, we can be more better. Sahi ona Omanyala hatuko tunakimbia 100 meters, hatukuanga watu. After Omanyala Kipchoge hii ni kitamerudia tena. Kunakuwa na kina Karotich ama Kipsang they perform, but the problem is money. Hawana mazoezi.
Ndio maana wanauza nini zao citizenship,
nationality ya mtu anauza na ni pesa mzuri
sana.
Ni pesa mzuri. So for me that one maybe kama government itakuwa serious, but because Ruto is a Kalenjin, I think he can make it possible, because those who are running most of the Kalenjins, he can try to sell Kenya using Kalenjins. It is better because football is for Luo. Football ni Luos at most, you see. Then in mbio unapata ni Wakisi kidogo na Wakala at most, na mbio ndo Kenya ina shine everywhere. But you see athletes wanapigana, wanapigwa, wanauawa. So the government should be serious, according to me.
Umefika wapi? Mimi mazee nakuja nikitoka tu. Don't know whether
tulikuwa dalili la Kipchoge, historia ya Kipchoge tunamadi mimi.
Mshongelea Kipchoge. Okay, then Jarvis, tell us what do you think about Kipchoge and how he's breaking records, and maybe useme kuhusu Kenya, because as nimesikia Dennis anasema, it seems that Kenya we don't appreciate our heroes. Most of the times they are appreciated elsewhere. Like now today, I've seen this British billionaire appreciate sana Kipchoge. This guy who was associated to buying Manchester United. But in Kenya, seems that he doesn't make headlines in Kenya, just as he makes headlines outside.
Honestly, Mimi, like, seen anything in about Kipchoge, because in the past 1 week, they put any form of sports, football, whatever kind of sports, they put anything. But about Kenya not appreciating their athletes and their sportsmen, you know, in so many ways. Kuna different athletes wamekuwa wana perform vizuri, but wanasuffer sana hiyo side ya financial, sijisemaje. Upande wa financial sijisemaje. Upande wa pesa. Unaona? So kuna dem fulani simjui jina, but alienda Bahrain, hiyo country to Bahrain. Naweza ifanya research alafu nakwambia juu ya pesa tu, like tuko na wameluzo wengi sana juu ya Kenya kuto appreciate, the government kuto appreciate value in sportsmen wana nini. Alafu unasema ule jamaa mwenye alikuwa associated kununua Manchester United ali appreciate Kipchoge, anaitwa Sir Ratcliffe ama ndo nani?
Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so umse sinasikia yeye ndio the owner ama the CEO ama the chairman wa Ineos, na Ineos ndio wana sponsor Kipchoge. Last time ilikuwa hiyo Ineos wana sponsor zile Olympics, zile marathons. like ile record
And that-
yenye ile udalika ya kila nasema
42 kilometers under 2 hours.
yeah ile ya kwanza siende ile nini alisponsor yenye ilikuwa Austrian. Like amekuwa na close relationship between yeye na Kipchoge. Kipchoge yenyewe anatushikia huko nje sana juu. Kuna wasee wenye wana value each kind of sports. Wachana tu football, spinning. Sisi like government hajakuwa serious sana kutengeneza vitu kama task force zenye zinaweza saidia kupush growth ya football, rugby ama nini ama hizo marathons. Vitu zenye tuna perform ndani kitu kama rugby ni vile sisi tuko tu well built hivyo tu, like ni vile tuko nayo sisi government imetusaidia nini ni kitu kiko ndani yetu kama hiyo marathon. Angalia kitu kama football yenye inahitaji total talent, kitu kama basketball inahitaji total talent, si kukimbia tu na kuwa na mwili. Vitu kama hizo tu perform anywhere juu like hatuna facilities kwa kitu ya kwanza, hakuna funding etc.
Wow. So hata before hiyo race niliona so many guys walikuwa na mush Kipchoge, because I remember I even saw who driver anaitwa nani, Lewis Hamilton akimsendia alikuwa kimsupport, but in Kenya it seems that we only knew about him when he has broken the record. I mean, not so many people knew that he had a race and no one cared about. Sorry,
sikuwa najua kwa na race.
Yeah.
Mimi nilisikia kwa group vile mlituma ile time mna argue, alafu mtu akatuma ile Sami akatuma ile poster, ndio nikajua kulikuwa na race. Alafu sasa kuna sema ya Lewis Hamilton, si like yeye na Kipchoge wanajua in person. Kuna ile awards si best sportsman of the year ilikuwa nasikia, so ilikuwa pamoja.
Yeah.
Alafu nilikuwa naangalia eBay, unaona venye Ronaldo anaweza sign shirt yako alafu iuze. Kipchoge pia yuko huko. Kipchoge akisign shirt yako anaweza uza. But wa Kenya hatuwezi take advantage of that. Like hata ukimpata kwa street hatuwezi msali.
Kwa sasa unajua kitu kwa legit.
The problem
ni legit.
Unaona?
Ama unaweza piga picha na yeye.
The problem is the government.
Yeah.
The government doesn't impress our own. That's the problem. So mkiambiwa bottom up ni kuanzia hapa chini, hakuna kitu wanafanya. So tunadanganywa tu bado. If Kipchoge can sell Kenya like Omanaga did, government invest more like Rwanda did. Rwanda walitoa pesa wakaweka tu kwa shati, Visit Rwanda shati ya Arsenal jersey iliwapea pesa. The government should use Kipchoge and Omanaga to get the economy to grow. But you have got no people. They benefit themselves. Hivyo tu.
Talking about government using sports organizations, sports categories to benefit. Like umesema Rwanda walitumia wako na sponsorship ama sijui nini kwa hiyo Visit Rwanda. Pia I think pia kuna kwa PSG if I'm not wrong ama sijui ni club gani nyingine kuna pia Visit Rwanda. Then kuna page fulani pale Twitter inaitwa Africa Fact Zone. Vitu zinyo na post ni facts na most of those things are verified. Your page like before ni follow ni iko legit. So kuna post walipost lakini wakasema it's unverified. Your post is unverified. Wanasema government ya Uganda wako in negotiations backstage na Manio. Wanataka kufanya sponsorship. Wanataka kufanya some type of a deal between Manchester United and the government of Uganda kwa season ya next season kuna mbele. So unacheki like hao washaanza kama ni kweli itakuwa ameona mbele, then sisi bado kuna kitu tunafanya. Rwanda leo wamefanya then wengine Uganda wanafanya, then sisi tutafanya.
Uganda pia walikuwa na they were thinking about that. I think they're thinking about sponsoring the Premier League team. No, I was saying, I was saying that Uganda also, the government of Uganda is also thinking of sponsoring a Premier League team. I heard that most recently, that they are also thinking of sponsoring a Premier League team.
Yeah. Sasa
We are
nimekwambia
Africa.
it's Manchester United, your Premier League team ni Manchester United.
If it happens, they will add.
Yeah.
They will get. It's true. If it happens, but we are Africans. Africans, until it happens, we never believe.
Okay, let's move on from that now. Of course, as you said, we don't appreciate our own. You remember there is a time that Naomi Campbell was given a role to market Kenya, and we have heroes in Kenya who can market Kenya. You remember that time?
Yeah.
The like KIPCHOGE ndio wangekuwa wanapatiwa hizo deals za market Kenya because they are globally known.
Very true.
Even someone, I don't even think someone like KIPCHOGE should be giving those such endorsements. KIPCHOGE yeye ni household names international. Walifaa kupatia wase wenye wako na sime prospect, walifaa kupatia prospects. Mtu kama Omanyala alikuwa up and coming. Mtu mwenye ako pale kama Omanyala, mtu mwenye bado hajulikani but anakuja polepole. Ngoja kidogo. Kuna mtu hapa kuna TV ama radio anaweza zima?
Kuna background sound fulani hapo. I don't know whether we can check on it. So let's talk about football now. Let's talk about football. And of course, I want us to build a certain discussion. But before we do that, let's talk about Manchester United and some of the stories that have come up. Let's talk about Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire apparently is saying that the reason as to why he's not even performing very well at United is because kumekuwa na lack of communication between De Gea na yeye. That means he's even blaming De Gea kwamba is the one who doesn't communicate in the field. Are you convinced that this guy is saying the truth? Because you all unapata Maguire sometimes unampata akienda kwa national team is a bit different from the Maguire that we see in the Premier League. Are you guys convinced that that Maguire there's still a problem at Man United? The likes of Maguire, the likes of Wan-Bissaka don't perform very well at United.
Maguire is just simply shit, but I don't think bado chance yake iko United. Chance yake ilikuwa last season na aliboy level. Hiyo time all alijaribu kiasi like alifaa kujiredeem kwa the last match time ya Ragnick alikuwa anachezesha system nyingine za accommodate Maguire. System nyingine anachezesha haiwezi accommodate Maguire in any way of form. Haiwezi kabisa. Highline pressing, highline attacking, Maguire ana pace. Hiyo inafaa kwa sonya kwa intelligent kama Varane kwa very intelligent. Alafu mtu kama hana pace sana but Varane ana move, Martinez ana move. Hao si wasonarusha miguu kama Maguire like whatever. Maguire anafaa kuwa kwa timu inachezaje. Watiki kitu kama Atletico Madrid wanacheza. Like 7 people at the back hawakimbia umesema tu pale kwa box. Maguire anafaa cheze place kama hiyo. Unaweka tu nguvu yako hapo hivyo. But saizi Manchester United wanacheza intelligent game ya kutumia akili. Maguire has this game. I think place yake ilisha kabisa. Sasa backup hapo tuko na Lindelof. Alafu I think mimi kwa opinion yangu tunahitaji CB mwingine. Tuna Lindelof, then tunahitaji another quality CB. Kama si like top quality, but at least mtu mwenye anaweza fanya something. Kama Lindelof mimi namunia sana unacheki, but Maguire time yake Manchester United mimi sioni kama iko hii. Time yake ilisha, chance yake aliblow. Acha tu blame wasi, hakuna mtu anataka blame De Gea. Okay, alikuwa na blame De Gea ati hakuna communication or whatever. How comes De Gea akicheza na Varane and Martinez ana perform? How comes before Maguire De Gea alikuwa ana perform?
Personally, mnanisikia?
Okay.
For me, Maguire sio shida. Problem is the formation. Look at Maguire akicheza Euros. Akiwa ameflop akiwa Manchester akisema ni mbaya. Akiwa Euros, he was the best. I think you remember. Diaz wa Man City alikuwa ng'ombe sana. So it first starts with the formation, then teamwork. Problem iko Manchester United haikuwa na teamwork. Players were against the coach. It has been happening. The likes of Pogba, the likes of Cristiano Sayana pigania kwa kapi. So the problem was management ya team, then formation. And because Maguire ameplay pre-season vizuri, league venye ilianza, the coach was new to the league, players wawili walikuwa new, that's Varane na Lisandro alikuwa mgeni. I didn't expect him to perform the first 2 games because alikuwa mgeni, alikuwa na fit kwa system. Sasa kwa sawa, Maguire can still play only if he is played in the right position. Maguire should play on the left side, na hiyo left side ndio wameweka Martinez. Problem ya Manchester ilikuwa Luke Shaw alikuwa anapotea. So because English players were overhyped, blame comes to Maguire because who wanna make erroneous mistakes, of which all defenders make. When you make one mistake na ina cost team, unakuwa hated. But here time yake imeisha. He still has got time to prove because pre-season alikuwa sawa. Varane was benched kwa pre-season. Alikuwa anafanya mambo na fitness. But Maguire was given first priority, Maguire Martinez. So because Maguire was new to Martinez, awange partner. Na Martinez na Maguire wanna play left of the pitch, where Maguire also wants to go. You see? Unlike Varane who plays right of the pitch. So if you can see Maguire akiwa England, anacheza left of the pitch in the back 3. Manchester has never had a back 3. Then mid ya Manchester ilikuwa na DM, ilikuwa na shimo. The coming of Casemiro ime up game ya McTominay. The way the coming of Teles ili up game ya Teles. You see now game ya Shaw iko down because Teles alikuwa chizi. Now Malaysia has come in. Shaw must show up. If he doesn't show up, out. So it was about competition, and then formation, and then management. If the coach can't decide for the team, players will be rude. Players wakiwa rude, mwingine asikii mwingine, they will fight in the dressing room. So it's all about management which equals to leadership. You see? But you cannot dismiss Maguire right now. He's a captain.
Yeah.
I think that's enough.
I think the problem with Maguire is he's not doing enough to help himself. It has never happened before that a Manchester United captain will leak information out of the dressing room.
That is a bit unprofessional. Hata si captain, you don't have to talk about your teammates outside the dressing room. That is wrong.
Exactly. Alafu Maguire, it's like he doesn't know the club he's playing for. This is not Leicester. United demands a lot. The only way you can answer your critics is by playing okay. So Maguire
Exactly,
consistently aliendelea ku make mistakes na bado anapewa chance na bado ana make mistake. Alafu to top it all off, anataka players wengine watake blame ya makosa yake. The player is trying to blame the guy was our player of the season last season. So I don't know how you can blame a player who's doing his role perfectly. Last season kama si De Gea na Ronaldo, be rest assured tungemaliza number 15. Hawa single handed walikuwa wanatuokoa kwa games. Kwanza De Gea alikuwa na make saves zingine hadi unashtuka hizi zinamekiwa aje. So in as much as our system pia venye nani amesema Deno, I think Maguire like Luke Shaw pia hakuwa anamsaidia. So kulikuwa na shimo mbili, Luke Shaw na midfield. We had the worst midfield in the league. So Maguire alikuwa exposed. Na ukitarget Maguire na hana mbio na hana mtu wa kumsaidia, inakuwa kazi ngumu. Alafu pia price yake nye he was signed, I'm favor, is the most expensive center back in the world. So you have to prove why you are the most expensive center back. Before Euros, he was the team of the league, team of the year kwa Premier League, na team of the tournament ya Euros. Then when he came, he made a few mistakes.
Yeah.
Alafu unaona as a good coach, a player who's not performing consistently well, you bench him, you give another player a chance. You saw what Conte did to Son. Makocha Manu waliexpose
exactly.
Maguire kwa media, walikuwa namweka kila time hata kaa form yake imedip. It's normal for footballers to lose form, but Maguire yake sasa alikuwa exposed hadi kwa media, anacheza na bado ako chini. So like sahi I think it's pretty too late to regain his number kwa United team, unless we are facing a team yenye iko na maattackers wakubwa wenye watatarget Martinez juu ya height. Otherwise Maguire sahi atakuwa anacheza tu FA, Europa League na Carabao. Premier League haezi unless Verana umie. Juu sahi tushapata the perfect back four. Malacia, Dalot, Martinez na Verane. Ukiona hao timu wamecheza pamoja, tumeconcede bao 3. Timu hao wamecheza pamoja. Kwanza second half ya game ya nini? Game ya Brentford. Hadi game tumecheza juzi. Tumeconcede bao 3 pekee. Kwa hizo game zote. So it's like coach ashajua this is my first defenders. So Maguire will have to struggle to get his number back.
Okay. So, Jarvis, are you with us? Jarvis,
I don't know if you can hear me, but my network is pretty shit.
So you guys are saying, as I've heard you guys say, it seems like Maguire is a problem. I mean, even though you've also said that watu kama kina Luke Shaw when walikuwa wakicheza na yeye Wan-Bissaka, they were not going to help him. I mean, they were not helpful to him. Now that you guys should also try him with the new crop of players that you brought in. Mtu kama Martinez, try and partner him with Martinez, and also
Sasa yako wameepa bwana.
But Maguire hafanyi anything kujisaidia. Anajua coach bado anaenda kutoa kuleak vitu kama hizo. Ati Edgar kwa na communicate. Na venye when Hag came to the team, the first thing he said if a player has a problem, don't go communicating to the agent or your news people or whatever. Come straight to me, tell me the problem and we can solve it together because I'm the manager. But Maguire thought it wise, akadhani bado ni Rangnick na Ole wako kwa team, akaenda kuleak information kwa media journalist mwenye anatafuta likes. Sioni venye Maguire atachezea hiyo team tena.
By the way, with what Maguire did, hapo aliuma mbao. Hangeenda kwa media. Angeongea na coach. If coach alisikia alisikia na hilo Bailey. Bila niongee naye wakaelewana. Coach hana shida. Hiyo coach yuko experience, coach wako na vitu ngumu sana. Magoya angefanya. Walifikia pote yeye nikapi akiwa nje. Hapo ndo alijiuza. Na wanafanya investigation. Wakipata ni kwanza ni leak. Watauza yeye. Hiyo siona hakika.
Of course. Yeye ndiye amejichimbia kaburi.
Hata tungoje tuone.
Lakini you should not be doing that as the club captain. Wewe ndio unafaa kumotivate wengine wacheze vizuri. Wewe ndio unafaa kulead by example. Sasa ukianza kuleak vitu kama hizo kwa media.
He messed without knowing. He thought akisema he will be on the safe side.
Sasa ndio maana nasema aje like bado hajajua club anachezea. Unaona? Hajui ni unajua Manchester United si Leicester.
Pressure
like Man U ina demand a lot. Man U yenyewe ni brand. That's a big club. Ukiongea Man U ni unaweka kwa same bracket na kina Real Madrid, Barcelona na Bayern Munich. Big clubs in the world. So Maguire kukua captain pekee wa Man U ni privilege. Juu hata ukiangalia list ya captains wetu akina Rooney, Vidic, Roy Keane. Majina kubwa. Alafu you have Maguire. So that guy needs to be serious. Na like we should apologize actually. If actually itakuwa ukweli. Apologize alafu ndio auzwe.
Jamaa watauza tu usikudanganye.
But
the problem with our team management, they prefer English players. So they might choose to sack the coach and keep the player. Don't be shocked.
Exactly.
Because Maguire is also a brand. But Maguire is a brand. English
media wanaoverrate players wao, wanaoverhype sana.
Ka Bellingham.
Na Foden. Actually squad mzima.
What atungoje tuone.
Hawa sawa perform shit. So wanafaa kunini? Wanafaa kukua serious like rate tu players wao venye wako, waache ku overrate. Hii hata ita take some pressure out of them.
Unajua, I don't know why, but unajua Ole was making a good team, a very good team. You remember akipiga Man City, akipiga PSG, the same Ole, akipiga kinanga Chelsea with the same midfield. People were convinced. Until when akaenda Europa, akapigwa na Sevilla semi, akarudi akapigwa tena na Villarreal final. Final after kupigwa na Sevilla mwaka mmoja Champions League, mwaka itatu akaenda final ya Villarreal akapigwa. People were saying he missed Maguire. Maguire was injured. Then wakasema he did not have a very good midfield. Then wakaanza kusema coach hana experience, leteni coach mzuri. You see, people were convinced Manchester was a very big team. But when Ole went down, kila kitu kikawekwa wazi. So you see, the blame was on the coach. After the coach was sacked, things changed. Then Rangnick akakuja akawaambia mlifanya vitu vibaya. Then wakaanza kumchukia. He left. So it's either they will back Ten Hag or pia aende. Mwingine mawili.
Ndio inakaa more likely. Hiyo kuenda.
Akasirika kichoka ataenda.
Unless wauze club venye new owner akikuja akuje na new set of rules ya kuback manager. Like manager una make footballing decisions, mimi huku kwingine ni mambo ya pesa, lakini wewe ukikuja football wewe pekee ndio unafaa kufanya hivyo. That will help our team a lot.
Will they sell it?
Of course they'll have to pay. Hawana Man U to make loss ya 236 million. Hawana pesa ya kurenovate stadium, hawana pesa ya kurenovate training ground, hawana pesa ya kusupport women football. in the near, like sahi wataki ku make signing nini in January, wanataka ku make signings in the summer, na mafans hawataki hiyo, mafans wako demanding, so watakuwa na hiyo pressure kuuza.
Watauza Cristiano.
Kwanza wakimuuza ta make losses juu Cristiano alikuwa ende, but our official sponsors washaki team viewer wakasema wakiuza Cristiano wana withdraw sponsorship.
And he is a brand bwana. Cristiano is a brand.
So pia that's the problem. Juu akimuuza ni hivyo, wana withdraw sponsorship, then Man U make losses. I think itakuwa better for us juu akienda au sio watoke nini Glazers hawata kuwa na pesa, itabidi wameuza. So it's more likely to happen kwanza this before January, iko likely to happen sana.
Let us wait and see. But what I can tell you is, it's either they back Ten Hag or he goes, because kuna clause kwa contract akitaka dafa anajitoa. So they must just do it.
Ali ask for total football control, asipopata atajitoa. So
na walimunyima na wakumpea.
Walimpea?
Walimpea? Walikubali?
Ndio maana talks zilikuwa miezi mingi. Ingekuwa sasa ni nani rangi kamebeki Mgwaya. Angekuwa ametusiwa vibaya.
Hey guys, So how do you want Ten Hag to be backed? Now that you're saying that, how do you want him to be backed? I thought he's been backed. Alipewa Anthony, amepatiwa nani? Amepatiwa Anthony, amepatiwa Martinez, and again amepatiwa defensive midfielder. What else do you want him to be given? Apart from that, actually the players.
Apea control. Let him make decisions. You see, for Rangnick and the other coaches, board ndio ilikuwa na make decisions. Wezi bench player ka Ronaldo ama Maguire. But yeye amewabench James Dean sita. Hiyo backing ndio tunataka, na asikuwe na any pressure ya kuwork. Akuwe na humble time ya kubuild team.
Yeah.
Hiyo ndio backing tunataka.
Time and control. Only those two. They gave all the time, wa compare control. But all was given time. All the signings. That's the problem. So give the coach signings, give him control, let him perform.
Exactly.
That's only what is needed. Otherwise, anatoroka kazi. Na timu mingi zinamtafuta.
So there's a question that I maybe want to ask you guys. You see, for the last so far tumecheza game ngapi? I think ni 7 games za Premier League, Then when you look at all those games that you guys have won, you've lost 2 games. The first 2 games you lost. Then the rest games that you've won, I think you've won. You've not drawn, sindio?
Yeah.
So which game do you remember that you guys played very well? Paka, you guys came out of that pitch and you said, at least we are convinced that we are now back. Which game? Because I've not seen any game that you guys have left the pitch and said, now we are convinced we are back. We are back as Manchester United. The one that the Manchester United in tunajua dominate from first minute to the end. Which one? Because I'm seeing so many Manchester United fans who are so optimistic. They're even saying, some of them are even saying that they're going to challenge for the Premier League. Because if they win the next match, they're going to be 3 points behind the leaders.
According to me,
yes, continue.
According to me,
yeah,
football is played in 90 minutes, and football is results, not possession, not anything else. You only need results. Even if you possess 30% and win and get 3 points, you are okay. We played very well against Brentford. Did we win? No. Against Brighton, we played well. We possessed. Did we win? No. Then you are laughing at us. We did not win. So, to me, we better win without possessing and get 3 points. We are okay. It happened to Chelsea. Tuchel alikuwa anaweka bus Champions League, ana win, akaenda kabeba,
Hapana, I will disagree with you. I will disagree with you that Tuchel played a pragmatic way. I did. You see, if you remember, Tuchel against Atletico Madrid, he dominated, right? Tuchel against Porto, he dominated. Tuchel against Real Madrid, he dominated. And Tuchel against Manchester City in the final, he didn't park the bus. In fact, it was almost 50-50.
Relax. The second season, what happened?
Which season?
The second season, he in amefutwa kazi.
No, but you see, with Tuchel, it was not result related. He was not. It was not result related. It was the vision. It seems that the vision that he had and the owners, as it was zinaenda pamoja, it is not result.
Wait. The coach had a team and alipata ikiwa hapo. He used the team to win. He brought in Lukaku. Playing in Lukaku, winning nothing, Lukaku out on loan. You see? So he caught Lukaku, he didn't use him.
Yeah.
So where is the problem? No, that's why I'm telling you, football is all about the results. Don't go for possession.
No, listen, let me ask you,
Ask.
You think yes?
Before you ask him,
yeah,
I have a question.
Yeah.
What do fans understand by we played better? What does it mean to fans?
Most fans confuse between playing better and winning. You get me?
Yeah.
Wait. A team can possess 40% the whole of the 90 minutes.
Yes.
And it is winning. The other team is possessing 60% or even 70, even 80. It doesn't win. They played well, but they didn't win. Which team played well? The one that won. That's my understanding. When you play well and you don't win, then you did not play well. You understand? You play sweet football.
Okay.
You play sweet football like Arsenal. You win. You say we played well. You play sweet football. You don't win. You say we played well, but we did not win. So it means winning is what makes football sweet, right? That's my understanding.
Sam.
Yes.
To answer your question, you see the first two games, we conceded 6 goals.
Yeah.
The next game, we were facing Liverpool.
Yeah.
So the first thing the coach did, like when Tuchel came to Chelsea, the first thing he did is to stop the team from conceding goals.
Exactly.
When you stop a team from conceding goals, you stop a team from conceding chances.
Yeah.
Slowly, you integrate the game. So from the Brentford game up to now, we have incorporated what we didn't have in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
That's why okay, some fans are getting carried away, but we are still on a journey. And if we continue working on what we were exposed on, I think we'll come off better because we are sealing the leaks in the team. Now we are playing as a unit. We are not conceding chances. We are winning games, actually. We are getting a result. It doesn't matter if you possess 100%. Just like our former coach said, Jose Mourinho, you have the ball, let me have the 3 points.
Let me have the 3 points, yeah.
Exactly. So you can possess, but what are you possessing?
Yeah.
You see, passing without progressive is not is nothing. So fans also.
What I was looking for from the statement that you've just made, I was looking at that statement that you've just said that you are now playing as a team, as a unit, at least each and every statement doing its work. So statement nilikuwa natafuta because apart from that, I think the way you can assess the progress is when the team plays as a unit. But when the team doesn't play as a unit, that's when you realize that sometimes it's your opponent is a bit is not even efficient. He's very poor. That's why maybe you've not considered. Like, it's a bit controversial, but let me say it. When you met Liverpool, they were not at their best, right? If they were at their best, then they could have given you a game of your life. That's when maybe probably mngejirate mseme hapa maybe tuko mahali somewhere we can say that we've progressed. But going forward, the way you've been playing, at least there's something that you can pick from the team. There's a pattern of play that you guys are playing. Of course, you've always been saying that Eriksson ndiye amekuwa a standard player. There's a certain way he does. There's a certain way he collects the ball from the midfield, make sure that Anna progress forward. So that is something that you've realized from last season, something that you've developed from last season going forward. And that should form the basis of saying that we have progressed from where we were last season. But saying kwamba even possession, unajua, there is no wrong way of playing football. Point muhimu ni kwamba you have to get the 3 points. And the first thing to do is to make sure that your opponent doesn't score. Because if he doesn't score, then you get the points. You get at least 1 point. So the best thing is to make sure that your opponent doesn't score. So defending is not wrong. The most difficult thing is to score goals. And when you get the goals, then you know that the team is playing as a unit because the defense is doing well, the midfield is supplying the ball to the forwards, and everything is sticking correctly. Na watu wanafunga mabao. So if you realize that you guys are playing as a unit, then that's a progress that you should celebrate. See? Yes.
Just a minute. In football, if you know you are weak to defend, you concede less and score more. That's the rule in football. Concede 2, score 4 or 3, right?
But in football, scoring goals is difficult. You know that. Listen,
if you know that your defense is weak, score 3, concede 2. You've got 1 goal.
Yeah.
You score 3 and concede 2. You've got 3 points. Unlike conceding 3 and scoring 0. Against Brentford, we scored nothing. We conceded 4 goals.
Yeah.
I think it was in the first half. You see, 3 goals first half. You see, so the thing of playing as a unit, it only comes in when you are playing well and winning.
Exactly.
Manchester United played very well against Brentford, against Brighton, but they did not win the game. So they played poorly. Look at Arsenal against Manchester United. Arsenal played well, but they didn't win. Which team played well? Arsenal. If you want to consider style of play, shooting, corners, fouls, guards, Arsenal was better as compared to Manchester. But which team did get the 3 points? It was Manchester United. So that's why I said you will play well like Real Madrid or like Man City. But once you don't win, you will not play well. That's the football, current football. It is not like in the past. A team possessing will always win. Currently, a team will possess 60% and score 1 goal. The other team scores 2 goals in the counter attack or through a penalty. It is over. So with Manchester United, problem was teamwork, like Kenan said. That teamwork that is coming up right now, there are no leakages. We had Pogba, Lingard.
That's why I've talked of a collective unit, right? The defense is doing its work, the midfield does its work, and then the forward does its work. That's when you know that the team is playing as a unit. Unaona? Yeah, exactly. So with United, I don't know whether you finished that debate. You said that Tuchel was sacked because of bad results. You still believe that?
I don't think he was sacked because of results.
Yeah.
Why?
Because if you look at the tables, Chelsea are ahead of Liverpool.
Exactly.
But Liverpool haven't sacked Klopp because he's Klopp.
Liverpool has injuries.
Even Chelsea had injuries.
Kante
How many players?
Kante is injured.
Unaona on paper, paper, Chelsea has the best midfield in the world.
Yeah.
Like complete midfield, a balanced midfield. Kila mtu ako na namba yake. So when those guys were injured, Tuchel alibidi kuleta anaitwa Joe mtoto Gallagher.
Yeah, Gallagher.
To replace those people, yeah. Alafu, you know, in football when ulisema it's normal for players forms to dip.
Yeah.
Ilipata mwanzo wa season players forms bado zao zijarudi juu. There are some who wanted out. Kuna wengine form zao zimedip ama wamechoka from the previous season, so ina take time to catch up. So I don't think he was fired based on results. Rather, he was fired because venye owner alisema ambitions zake na za coach hazikuwa zina align, in which fans and other people are saying the owner wanted to manipulate Tuchel. He wanted to make decisions for him, and the coach didn't want him because he's the coach. He manages football. You know?
Kenan,
So ndio
Kenan.
owner akasema kama ufanye venye nataka unaenda.
Kenan, I have
Yeah.
a question for you. If Chelsea was winning, will they sack the coach?
Of course.
Exactly. They would have done it.
They could have done
It
it.
cannot happen. Tell me any coach who was sacked when winning.
Tuchel, he was sacked when he was number 1 in PSG.
He was sacked. You remember, even LVG was sacked when he had already won an FA.
Won a cup.
Yes.
And nani, Pochettino.
Listen.
Pochettino won League 1 na some other French things. Akafika quarter final Champions League. He was sacked.
With the PSG,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah?
with the PSG won the Champions League, right?
But he
Yeah,
was
that's
number
the
1 in the
problem.
group stage. Alikuwa number 1 kwa group stage. Kwanza alikuwa amequalify acha kwenda nini? He was sacked on January.
No.
Pochettino, ama nani?
Pochettino amesakiwa juzi after the season has ended. But the rumors of him being sacked, the rumors of him being sacked zilianza January actually.
Kitambo.
Because with the PSG,
Yeah.
number 1, they won the Champions League, and they believed that Mauricio failed to perform in the first season because of the level they had reached the previous season with Tuchel. You understand? If totally managed finals with PSG, they wanted Mauricio to make finals because Mauricio with the Spurs made finals, so they believed he will. You understand? That's my understanding. So because he did not make to the finals like Tuchel did with the same squad, he becomes a bad person. That's the problem with them.
Let me give you a scenario of what happens, yeah? You see, if you remember in 2008, when Sheikh Mansour bought Man City, he fired Mark Hughes.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Akaleta Mancini, you see. When these Arabians took over Newcastle,
yeah.
they fired that coach, they brought in Eddie Howe. So it's the same thing that happened in Chelsea.
Yeah.
New management wanted their man. You get?
Exactly.
Because honestly, sahi, acha nikuulize sahi Dennis. When you rank my coach, ukiweka Tuchel in the picture, top 5 coaches in the league, kwanza in the world, haizi kosa. True or false?
Tuchel appears because of Chelsea, right?
Ati?
He will appear because of Chelsea. The same.
Why not?
He's a good manager.
Why not Dortmund? Why not Dortmund?
No.
Why not?
You see, Tuchel ni coach mwenye amerise through ranks. Yeye hajapata team ati juu, alikuwa ati clubs juu whatever legend ama nini. Alianza mains. Akatoka mains akaenda Borussia, akatoka Borussia akaenda PSG, akakuja PSG akakuja Chelsea. So ni mtu mwenye anaenda aki-upgrade.
Kenan?
Get?
So, let me say something, Basi. Let me say something before I miss this point. You see, the reason as why I'm not surprised that these new owners wame sack Tuchel, it's because Tuchel Tuchel hasn't won anything for them, right? The only way I could have been surprised ni maybe mtu kama Abramovich angefuta mtu kama Tuchel, because he knows what Tuchel brings to the team. He knows what Tuchel has done for his regime. But for the new regime, they had their own plans, and that's why they feel and they saw that Tuchel did not fit the vision that they had. So as Chelsea fans, we know very well that it was not result related, because these guys had different vision, and Tuchel doesn't seem to subscribe to that vision. And that is why, how do you explain someone like Peter Cech leaving Chelsea? He's a legend, he's a Chelsea legend. Why did he leave Chelsea? Why did even Marina leave Chelsea? Because these guys wanted to clean up everything. They wanted to clean up everything related to Abramovich. That's why they decided to do away with Cech and Marina.
That's even why they have wanataka kuleta jina mpya, London Cowboys.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Sam, wait.
Yes.
With the Cech and Marina, Tuchel let Lukaku to leave. And Abramovich, you don't touch his sign. Lazima acheze. You remember Torres? No matter how bad he will be, he must play. That was the rule with the Roman. Tuchel bench started benching Lukaku. So Peter Cech and Marina could not be happy. Same thing with Iwana. You get me?
Remember,
Yes.
you see, but remember one thing. Remember one thing with Lukaku. Lukaku was not the first priority. Tuchel alikuwa anataka. You remember, in fact, walikuwa wanacheza Haaland for a very long time, and then Lukaku ilikuwa ni jina litokea tu from somewhere. All of a sudden, they started chasing Lukaku. He was not the first priority. So it tells you something that from the word go, Tuchel did not even plan for Lukaku. In fact, he didn't have any other person to go for a striker. That's why he decided to go for Lukaku. Because you cannot tell me that you signed a big money player and you didn't plan for him. And Akuja, you're not playing to his strength. Because that is the problem. For him, probably he wanted to work with someone else. But here, Lukaku is. And then ikakuwa ngumu for him to work with Lukaku. Because even I remember the first interview that Tuchel did when Lukaku arrived. He said, this is going to be my first time to see him live play. That means he hajawahi muona, hamjui, he doesn't know how he plays. So that means he did not even want him.
Sam.
Yes.
Sam. When Ole was going to face Roma in the quarterfinals, he said he has never seen Roma playing. Do you remember?
No, I'm talking of someone that you're bringing to your team. Someone that you want to incorporate to the plan that you have.
I accept, yes. Wait. Ole said it. Ole said it. You cannot tell me that Tuchel to accept it for Lukaku to come in because of say Roman who brought Lukaku. So you mean it was Roman's plan, not Tuchel's plan?
No, I believe, this is my point. I believe it was because the first priority they had, the first target they wanted, walimkosa. That's why they went for a viable option that was there. And because Lukaku was at Chelsea before, it was easy to get Lukaku from Inter. That is why I'm saying, if he knew that he wanted Lukaku, na ujue alikuwa na summer yote, alikuwa na the whole summer. Kama alikuwa anajua anataka Lukaku, angekuwa amefanya background check kuhusu Lukaku. Angekuwa amemwangalia kwa games zake, akajua this guy nakuja kuincorporate hivi. You remember, he even joked. He said, we even wanted Lewandowski. We wanted Erling Haaland. We even wanted Dembele. You see, then at the last option was Lukaku. Hata vile alikuwa anaongea, he started with Lewandowski. He went to Haaland. Then he finished with Lukaku. That tells you something, that he didn't want Lukaku in the first place.
You see, Dennis, I have a question for you. Between Erling Haaland and Alvarez, nani signing wapi?
To me, now nani Haaland.
You see, that's the man who argue that Chelsea is sijui na Lukaku. You see, Chelsea, Haaland ni signing ya Man City because they triggered the trigger release clause. waliona wataki kumisi opportunity juu ako kwa market. Ni same thing that happened na Chelsea. Coach hakuwa anataka Lukaku, ni aliona ako kwa market na they can get him, akamwendea. You get? Kwa signing wa City wa Pep ni Alvarez. Juu Pep ajai work na target man. Same thing na Tuchel. So Lukaku ndio maana hata Tuchel alikataa Ronaldo. Ronaldo angekuja kwa target man.
Hebu nikuulize.
Uliza.
Wanasema Haaland si signing ya Pep.
Ndio maana akona release clause yenye inakuwa activated 2024. 120 million.
Sikiza.
Coach mwenye anafikiria wezi ya a good player like Erling Haaland release clause. Any team can pay when inakuwa activated. You get?
Nikuulize aje? Klaus Gavi ni gani?
Ati?
Gavi. Na Ansu Fati. Sasa kuna Klaus pia sahi.
Akona?
Klaus.
Release clause. Akonayo.
Akonayo. Si mzuri. Si ni mzuri pia.
Akona release clause ya ngapi?
Chini 500 million namba ni ngapi?
Gani ndio hiyo?
Actually 1 billion.
Gani ndio 1 billion?
Ni
500.
Ni 1 billion.
I'm not so sure. 1 billion si ndio?
Ndio nakuuliza hapo. Haaland akona release clause ya 120 million.
Imagine.
Sijakata.
Ati?
Sijakata.
Ndio nakwambia. Unaona Pep akiwa Barcelona? Aliuza Eto'o, akauza nani? Zlatan. Akamake Messi false 9. Akaenda Bayern Munich, akabench alikuwa na bench Lewandowski. Hata game ya Lewandowski amefunga bao 5. Alikuja kaa sub. Game ya Bayern versus Barcelona ile yenye wame lose. Lewandowski alikuwa anacheza. Pep doesn't work with the target man. What happened ni sahi aliambiwa last season you suffered because amekuwa na striker. Kwanza Pep alisign Alvarez on January. Unaona? Akaambiwa we have Haaland mwenye akona release clause ya 56 million. I think we can get him na utaona venye utamtumia. Unaona? Pep akasema it's okay, no problem. Haaland is scoring goals but bado akona release clause ya 120 million. Yenye timu nyingine inaweza activate. Ingekuwa ni signing ya Pep na Pep akijua huyu player ni one for the future, angekubali kumwekea release clause just after 2 years kwa timu yake. Unaona? Venye sasa hivi
Kenan. With the argument, I don't accept it because Pep is looking for Champions League at Manchester City. He's only missing 1 cup. Your release clause, if Pep doesn't get Champions League in 2 years, do you think atabaki hapo? Will he still be there?
Si ataenda.
Will he resign? Atajitoa mwenyewe. If doesn't get that Champions League with Haaland, Pep will resign. Atibani Pep hakufutwa kazi. Ni ukweli. So Haaland afutwangi ana resign kikiumana. So Pep took Haaland as a weapon to win Champions League. If he doesn't win it, he will be out. That's why you're gonna release clause so that the incoming coach can either sell or keep. In my understanding.
Unaona venye Man U tulisign Erikson?
Yes.
Tulimsign na pesa ngapi?
Si ni free agent.
Exactly, that's how a release clause works. Like kuna a set of rules. City walimsign juu is a good player na akona unaweza mget hizo on a cheaper. Man U tungeambia Jude Bellingham tulipe 100 million. Unaona? But coach akasema Erikson is a better for a short term fix. Unaona? Ndio ugauge kama watoto wa watoto wa academy yenu watagrow ama mtabidi kusign. Na hiyo time kutakuwa na more midfielders. Unaona? Tukampea contract ya 3 years. So ni same thing like Haaland alikuwa na release clause ya 56 million. Kila team Europe ilikuwa inamdai. But akaenda City juu City inamwashua trophies, unaona, yenye maplayers wengi wanataka, but bado ako na release clause ya 120 yenye inakuwa activated 2024. So as a coach ama as a nini like club owner mwenye mnajua like this player is a good player, mbona like PSG saa hii ikitaka kuwekea Mbappe nini release, walikuwa wanataka kumuuza 300 million na contract yake ilikuwa expire. So wakitaka kumwekea release clause watamwekea ngapi, unaona? So huyu msee hakuwa signing ya Pep, like Pep alisema mimi nataka huyu. Signing ya Pep ilikuwa Alvarez, juu Pep alimsign January.
Okay, sitaki tuargue sana. Hata hiyo iishe hivyo.
Let's go on. Let's move on from that now. Let's talk about the biggest elephant in the room. Sasa tulikuwa tunaongelea, you were supposed to give us the statistic between the best right backs in the world. I mean, give us Dalot. See, this discussion is from the tweet that you made. Kenan, this is because you made a tweet that is a bit controversial. So tell us, give us the statistic.
You see,
yes,
like based my argument mostly on stats because Mustafi has a World Cup, but John Terry doesn't have. You get? So in stats, unadhani Mustafi ni beat kuliko John Terry.
Yeah.
My tweet was just to wind up Liverpool fans. Yeah? DALOT being better than Trent is far-fetched is not real. I just wanted a reaction. But so far so good. Since we have that topic in the room, I made some I've always made some assessments kwa Trent. So practically Liverpool set up offensively in a 2-3-5 formation. Van Dijk na Matip na line yao ni so high. So such that hadi kipa wao anakuwa kwa hiyo line na anatoka kwa 18. Unaona? So huko nyuma kuna Van Dijk na Matip, alafu mbele yao kuna the 3 midfielders wa kucover the fullbacks juu. Hao ndio creative wa Liverpool. Then huko mbele kwa final third unapata the front 3 wa Liverpool wameinvert. Alafu Trent na Robertson wako nini? Wako wide kwa flanks, wako expansive. So time ya ku create unapata hawa say like wako kwa final third opponent. So most likely balls zao mingi ziko likely ku reach striker wao a finish. Like wako likely ku make a dangerous pass juu they are always kwa final third. You get? Alafu as a defender ama as a striker, the way you are judged is how you do your work. You saw as last season criticism Lukaku tukisema he has 1 goal, sijui nini. Juu kazi ya striker ni kufunga bao. Unaona? Hizo zingine zinakuja kama attributes. Now the first is the primary instruction, like the primary key thing of a defender is to defend. Then hizo zingine zinakuja ka bonus. You get? So my criticism kwa Trent ni like he's so good going forward that he forgets defending. Now defending is crucial. Unaona? So weaknesses zake ni is not aggressive enough. You saw he was bullied by Langa. We'll watch game ya Man U versus Liverpool. Elanga alikuwa anamkimbisha kama sijui nini. Ama game ya Napoli. That guy Cravadona alikuwa anamkimbisha kan 1v1 defending. Trent is so poor. You get? Let me nini my notes kwanza. Alafu position
ngoja kwanza Dennis. Before you come in, there's one thing I would want to ask the two of you. You see, is Firmino important to the team? I mean, even when the Liverpool had a lot of success, they won the Premier League, they won the Champions League. Firmino wasn't scoring so many goals, but the main role of Firmino being in the team is to score goals, because apparently he was a striker, but he didn't score goals to outscore the likes of Salah, but he was important to the team. So vile unasema that the main reason as to why mtu kama Trent kwa team is fast to defend, but where do you take other role that he has offers to the team?
Nikuulize swali. Why do you think Liverpool signed Darwin Núñez na Jota and they have Firmino for goals?
Okay, valid question, but I'm asking. It's also a valid question, but I'm also asking. Firmino was there and was very important to the team, right? When, in fact, at that time, they had a lot of success. You remember, they won the Premier League, they won the Champions League, they came close to win the Premier League twice. They've come close to win the Premier League twice, apart from the last one, that Firmino was not so much instrumental to the team. But Firmino was important to the team. Just as Trent is important to the team, he offers something else apart from defending. Yani primary role ambao unasema ni defending.
Ulisikia venye nilianza nini my remarks. I said offensively Liverpool play with a 2-3-5.
Yeah.
They have so many attackers. There's a time we said their front three is the best in Europe. Because what walikuwa nafunga na what walikuwa na assist. That's when they won the Premier League and the Champions League. Unaona? Just to answer your question, when Firmino form dropped, watu wakaanza kumcriticize. Oh, he's a defensive striker. Oh, anga what. Klopp went ahead and signed Jota to come in with the goals. Unaona? So problem ya Trent ni like venye ako so good kwenda mbele, pia defensive anafaa kuwa aware. Juu role yake ya kwanza ni kudefend. Like team yake itakuwa on attacking transitions kila saa. Alafu Trent. Yeah?
Naona hii vitu. Mimi nashindwanga venye mnaangalia hizi vitu juu primarily a defender has to defend.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you.
Modern football kuna kitu inaitwa wing back. That's where the question mark is. That's why people are playing with 5 defenders with 2 wing backs now. But who are defenders? When you attack them, they defend. When they attack you, they come to score or to give assists. So I fail to understand who is a good wing back or who is a good right back. So to me, I use right back. More than football wing backs, I'm not convinced. Because, like, for example, you look at Trent, you look at Dalot, you look at the Bissaka, you look at the James of Chelsea. James has got the ability to do both attacking and defending. Now, Bissaka can defend, but cannot attack. Dalot could attack, but could not defend. Right now, he's improving. Arnold can attack, but can't defend. So it's all about modern football. You get me? That is the problem with the way things are happening. You get me? Are we together?
Kabisa.
So I don't know what people want me to think about, or you think the way you think, but it's either you're thinking of a right back or a wing back. When you think of a wing back, then talk about Arnold, talk about James, wing back. Talking about right backs, then think of Bissaka and James maybe. The two things cannot go together. There is no player who will balance. If a player must balance, then it is James of Chelsea only. I don't know if we are together. So for me, I will go with the way you want to play. Do you want wing backs or right backs? If you want a right back, then you mean you'll defend most. Then the wingers, that's number 7 and number 11, will work on their own. But when you want to use right backs, I mean wing backs, that means you don't have a number 7. Sindo Kenan, you won't have a number 7. You won't have a number 7 like Anthony and have a wing back. Is it possible? No, it cannot. You will kill one position to accommodate a wing back, while you will not kill any position to have a right back. Bissaka will play with Anthony, and Bissaka will be okay. He will not be forced to go and attack. He will be defending when under pressings from the opponent. And you won't use Arnold when you are playing against Anthony or Elanga, because Arnold wants to go and attack. He doesn't know how to defend. That is a problem. You get me? So the question that you are asked will depend on which formation the coach is going to use. That's my understanding. I don't know if I'm making a point.
Well, bro, let me tell you something. You see, in football, we have two phases. There's offensive phase and there's defensive phase. Then in those two phases, you break them down, zinakuwa 4 phases. Transition on how to attack and transition on how to defend.
Okay.
You have to understand that different actions happen in different areas kwa uwanja. Reasons why African teams haziwezi enda mbali juu you don't know how to manage football. Unachenga place ufai kuchenga, you shoot from weird angles. Unaona? Kwenye unafaa kupass unachenga, kwenye unafaa kuchenga una shoot. You get? So the Europeans wamedefine hiyo, like ndio maana they make football look so simple and yet beautiful. Sisi Africans, we only think football as like game ya nguvu, si tactical. And the way you said that a wing back and a right back, I agree. Unaona mkiingia kwa uwanja kuna formation venye mna setup. Ndio maana nilikuwa natumia example ya Liverpool. Liverpool wana setup kwa 4-3-3. Hiyo ni shape yao game ikianza. Get. Then kwenda mbele, si kila mtu anaenda mbele. Kuna wale design players wenye wako na uwezo wa kwenda mbele. Ndio maana wakienda mbele shape yao inakuwa 2. Matip na Van Dijk wanabaki a high line almost katikati uwanja. Then mbele yao ni 3 midfielders. Wanakuwa sama wide. Unaona kufungua uwanja. Nani hapa Thiago hapo katikati, Hendo akava Trent. Trent anaenda mbele. Milner atakava Robertson anaenda mbele. Unaona? Then uko mbele they attack with 5 players. I think nani can relate that juu wako na Conte. You had Conte in at Chelsea. Na philosophy yake niyo ya 6 players. So unaona chenye yako kwa final third ya opposition, opponents they are defending. So wameset more players. Wako na at least 7 or 8 players. Na nyinyi mko na 5 players. Mane na Salah wanaingia wanatafutia pockets of spaces kwa hizo channels juu wameinvert, wamerudi kwa katikati uwanja. Then Trent na Robertson ndio creatives, wanafungua uwanja, wanakuwa wide, ndio wa pull players waende hiyo side. Unaona? Juu wako good on the ball. Hadi hapo unanipata? Ndio maana wanaweza create. Most of the time wanakuanga kwa opponents nini final third. Juu attacking wise they are so good. They can pass between the lines, they can cross. Actually crossing ndio strength yao. Na ukicross juu players ikakuwa 2v1s, like player hajui a mark Trent ama a mark Salah. Unaona? Mkicreate 2v1s mna confuse ma defender juu hawajui a mark run ya nani. Hiyo ndio inasaidia Liverpool juu wana attack in numbers. Then ku defend time Liverpool ime lose ball, kudefend inaanzianga huko mbele, high press.
Yeah, exactly.
Wakibypass your press as a defender, what you should to do is not you should start defending ukiwa uko mbele. Ndio maana Mourinho anasemanga the first line of defense is attack. So as a defender, ball ikilose uko mbele, wewe una track your runner. Unaona? So hapo sasa ndio criticism ya Trent inaingia. Juu yeye hafanyi hatrack runner. Unaona? In as much as system sijaingilia mambo ya juu system, mkicheza high obviously hiyo timu nyingine itapata balls kucheza in behind. Juu mmepress so high, mecha spaces. Mimi hiyo sijai criticize Trent on that. Na mcriticize on a personal level that anaweza ona runner akipigia na asimfuate, unaona? Alafu 1v1 is not that good. Unaona? That's why you have guys like James starting for England, yet kuna the so-called the best defender in right back in the world, alaka bench. That's because James can do both. He can attack and he can defend.
Exactly.
So coach anataka mtu mwenyewe anafanya hizo vitu zote. Unaona? Ndio maana Liverpool Hendo hajakuwa on form. Trent amekuwa kisafa juu, amekuwa exposed hadi weaknesses zake zikakuwa brought on air. Hadi you saw Liverpool fans wanamtusi, wanasema it's high time they signed a backup right back because Trent has been shit. Liverpool club legend Dan Murphy said he doesn't see Trent making it kwa lineup ya England kwa World Cup simply because he can't defend. Unaona? Michael Owen akasema Trent ako so good kwenda mbele that anaitumia kumake watu wasahau he's a shit defender. Unaona? Exactly. So hiyo
Problem with this
hapo sasa hapo yeah?
Hii kitu haiwezi isha.
Ajua.
Of course,
I
also
agree with that. You see, Kenan. I agree that Trent has his flaws. The same pundits. I remember, Kwanza Michael Owen is someone that I don't even understand because he's the same person who will tell you. He's the same person who will tell you that Trent is the best right back in the world. Some instance akifanya makosa. I remember last season they lost a Champions League game and I think Trent alifanya mistake. Sijui alikuwa akicheza na nani. He lost his player. Then Michael Owen akasema that was not his mistake. In fact, he said that was not his mistake and he believes that Trent is the best player, is the best right back in the world. Right now, knowing that still he doesn't believe in Trent, hata nashangaa.
Lakini you see kitu yenye ilifanya asisema ati doesn't believe in Trent ni kuna some two kinds of mistakes a player can make. Kuna mistake individual na kuna mistake ya system. You see when Trent ako so high na ball icheze nyuma, hiyo ni mistake. Hata ikichezwa kwa channel yake, hiyo ni mistake ya system. Jusi coach anajua player akienda mbele ataacha space. Na tukishikwa hiyo timu nyingine wa transition ikuwe quickly, tutaumia kwa spaces zenye tumeacha. Hiyo ni mistake ya system. But mistake ya player ni unaacha mtu mwenye unafaa kumark akupite. Like hata make effort ya kumdefend. Alafu before game ianze kwa tactical ball unaonanga kocha anakuambia temenye hatuna ball wewe kaa hapa. Unaona? Hapo kwenye Trent anaambiwa akae hakaangi. Time ball iko huku juu mnafaa msonge chini. Time ball iko hii side mnafaa msonge hizi. I wish naweza kutumia hizi notes ndio muone chenye nasema.
Mimi nakuelewa tu.
Yeah, so unaona vitu kama those personal levels mistakes hizo ndio na criticize nazo Trent. Like in my defense, I nasemanga the epitome of a top right back ni James na Cancelo. Watch them, they can defend and they can attack. Unaona?
That's more than
Trent,
football.
but he can't defend. So as in a team, you can't have a player who does one job. You need a player mwenye afanya job mingi, yeah?
Do you agree that you more than football?
Ati?
Modern football. Do you agree? The
With
issue
modern
of wing backs haijakuanga in the past. Did Mourinho use?
Wing backs imekuanga.
Si common sana.
Unajua there's a certain, you know, Sachi
Mgani?
Sachi, there's an Italian coach called Sachi. Sachi ndio mwanzilishi wa hard metal, modern gegenpress. Alianzisha 1982. Sachi alianzisha kitambo formation mingi zilikuwa 442 hivyo. But Sachi aka revolutionize football, akasema there are different ways football can be played. Then came in Johan Cruyff. Then came in Pep Guardiola. Akaanzisha false 9. Unaona? So in you unasema modern football, like ukitumia Liverpool play modern football but they don't play with the wing back.
Exactly.
Ndio maana nimekwambia kwa setup wanatumia formation ya 4-3-3. Hiyo ni shape yao. But ukiingia kwa field wezi maintain your 4-3-3 game mzima. Kuna times zenye hamtakuwa na ball. Kuna times zenye mtakuwa na ball. Na mkikuwa na ball hamwezi kuwa in static position ati ndio maintain shape yenu. Kuna mtu ata make run. Unaona? Like hizi kuwa straight. Maybe kutumia wing back ndio sasa unaweza tumia example ya Chelsea. Na James ameprove time and again that anaweza cheza right back ama right wing back na bado akwe beast. Unaona? Hata sasa hivi unaweza kuna instances umeona mingi player akichenga Trent. But nikikuuliza uniambie one player mwenye ame dribble past James wa Chelsea, it will be so hard. Give you an example. Vinicius Junior last season, he had so many dribbles until he faced Chelsea. Hakuna time alichenga James.
Hata nikuuliza aje? Mbona Bisaka achezangi sana? Mbona Bisaka achezi?
Bisaka?
Nani?
Ayuko good on the ball. Ayuko good on the ball.
Going forward, si ndio?
Like hata kwa mpira ikiwa kwa mguu yake hana hiyo composure. He can't make a pass. Like nikana yeye anatakanga tu kazi yake ilikuwa tu ni kudefend.
So tuseme if probably we didn't have attacking fullbacks like now we have Trent, James, Bisaka angekuwa mzuri tuseme like kama vile Gary Neville alikuwa kitambo, because Gary Neville used to be a good defender. Remember even Ashley Cole was not that good going forward. He was just a good defender.
Yeah. But sasa unaona Bisaka could have been good defensively, but kuna certain parts hiyo kudefend angekuwa poa juu amewin ball. What do you do with that ball? Can you pass with ukiona Bisaka akipass na weak foot yake?
Cheki. Bisaka akicheza under Mourinho. Under Mourinho? Sai.
Sai.
Atakuwa mzuri sana.
Of course, Mourinho
for example kama
you see when he played under Ole, Unaona when he played under Ole, he was a good player because system ya Ole haitaki tactical players. Unaona? Wezi expect Pep aende kusign nani Kante ama Bisaka. They can't pass. They are not good on possession. That's why sahi Pep hata akipewa 100 million na kuna two attacking midfielders wa replace nani KDB mwenye ni Bruno na Odegaard ama Bruno na Fabio Vieira. Pep ataenda Fabio Vieira juu system yake inataka players wenye wako good on possession. Unaona?
Hiyo ni ukweli.
So na coach ina depend coach.
Sawa.
Simeonge naisha moto.
Eh?
Hiyo topic ni mrefu. Simeonge naisha moto.
Sawa. Hiyo topic ni mrefu. Maybe one question as we finish now. We have to finish, You see mtu kama Trent, Wewe kama, for example, I know you're training to be a coach. If you given a chance, where would you give Trent? Place gani unaweza mpatia acheze vizuri? Because now, one, we know he's not a good dribbler. Of course, he's good on the ball. When he has the ball, he has a good passing, sindio? Akona range of passing poa, sindio? He's not a dribbler. Kama vile James anaweza dribble past players. James is a good dribbler, but he's good in probably delivering the ball, and also he's good in free kicks. Apart from that, as you said again, he's not good in defending. Ukipatiwa chance to transform Trent, which position probably unaweza mpatia acheze? Because I remember there's one time that Southgate alimpatia kucheza midfield. Do you remember that time? He gave him a chance to play at the midfield.
Hapo ndio nilikuwa nataka kuja. You see, watu wakasema Trent is KDB, Trent is sijui nani, Angahu, ati can play anywhere in the midfield. You see, when you play at right back, the only thing that uko nayo kando yako ni line. Like unajua tu sifai kupita hii line. But when you play in midfield, unaona uwanja in different way. Unaona uwanja yote. That's why ball zikianza, makocha wana prefer kupress through midfield. Wa make players waende wide. Juu kutoka wide, it's easier to predict that huyu, of course, ukipiga pass kwa huko chini, lazima itakuja huko juu. Moja, nikao kupiga kona. Ukipiga kona inaenda huko straight. But when you unacheza through midfield, kuna so many options. So when Southgate akasikia maombi ya mafans ama mapandit, akiweka Trent versus Albania midfield. Trent had a rating of 3 that game until his coach Klopp akamtetea akasema, and I quote, "I've never seen a coach play the best right back in midfield out of position." Yeah, so back to position. Ningekuwa na Trent team yangu kwanza singetaka kuwa na Trent team yangu.
So that settles it, please. Don't continue even more. Dan, ukiwa coach, wewe unaweza tumia Trent kama nini? Because of course tumeona some of the inability yako nazo. Where would you place him? Utampatia position gani? Yes.
Mimi siwezi mbadilisha.
Yes.
I can't change him. Ako tu sawa. I can't change him.
Yeah.
Mimi nataka tu James akuje Man U.
That cannot happen. The only place maybe anaenda ni Real, and that's when maybe things will not work right.
Like I don't think Chelsea fans understand how like lucky you are to have such a player at your disposal. That is the guy mwenye anafaa kutumiwa kama example ya modern day right back ama whatever. Yeye na Cancelo. James can invert hadi anaweza pass na ball hit. He can defend 1v1. Position awareness iko sawa. Like everything about James, hata venye tu anaweka chest is beautiful to watch. Yeah, so I rate him so highly, but I think he has to work on his defensive side. ndio akwe the best right back in the world.
Okay. Thank you so much. Then let's finish now, because now we've taken time. There's one question as we finish. In the world right now, who is the most versatile player? When you unajua ukipatia position, you understand, of course, what versatile mean. Number one, Dennis, who is the most versatile player in the world at the moment?
Mimi naona Cancelo.
Cancelo,
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think, Kenan?
Fede Valverde.
Good. I had that. I had that.
Goalkeeper. Alafu
Yeah.
Marcos Llorente.
Marcos Llorente, okay.
Huyu wa Atletico.
Yeah.
Kenan. Between Spanish and the EPL, which one is better?
And in terms of what?
That's only football strength of being a footballer. Which league is difficult?
Spain iko miles ahead of England. Can in terms of football.
Na uzito
ni England.
Uzito opponent ndio maana nimekuambia Cancelo. Because in England every team is competing. In Spain you have specific teams ranging from position 1 up to 5. Specific teams. England is inabadilishana. The reason
why I said Valverde ni you have seen him replicate that form in Champions League. Na Champions League last season Real Madrid ilipiga defending champions wa Champions League Chelsea ikawatoa, ikapiga winners wa Premier League Man City ikawatoa, ikapiga Liverpool finals. So ilipiga top 3 zote za England. Unaona? And Valverde played a key role in all those wins. So kwangu the most, unaona hata player akikujanga Premier League wanasemanga aje, can he maintain the intensity, is he strong enough, the physicality of the Premier League. But ukiona sahi player kama David Silva is still doing it in Spain. Hata kama ako 36, it's because Spain is more technical than the Premier League. Ama ni aje Sam?
Exactly, and that is why I had another point here. Nilikuwa nasema I have never seen very few players nimeona wametoka Spain wamekuja wakafail in England. But so many players have left England, they've gone to Spain. Wakafail. Gareth Bale is one of them. Gareth Bale hakufanya vizuri sana. Of course he had some beats. Kina Michael Owen. Most of the players have left England, wameenda kule Spain, wameshindwa. But most of the players wametoka Spain wamekuja England, they've performed. In fact akina Aguero,
in simpler terms, in the last 20 years
in Spain,
England has produced one Ballon d'Or winner.
Exactly.
Yeah, so from that you can know.
Kenan.
Yeah?
In Spain, it's the brain. It's the brain. In England, it is the energy. Iko tofauti sana.
Yeah.
England energy, Spain ni akili. That's the difference.
So what's the beauty of football?
Goals.
Hapo ndio nini inakuja difference. Venye tu Sam amepita. Unaona venye Sam amesema like imemaliza arguments zote. Player kutoka Spain akuja England, it's so hard kwake a struggle. But player kutoka England and Spain 90% ana struggle.
Yeah.
It took more than 4 years to adapt. 4. Miaka 4. Ndio Modric adapt league. Yeah, so like England inakuwa rated high juu, a lot of people are watching.
Yani competition is high.
Like
Compare.
tuna we love that, like kuna kitu inatupeanga hizo game za England, hiyo thrill.
Katimu kadogo.
Timu ndogo kupiga
Anyway,
timu kubwa.
exactly
Wow.
that. That's
Wow.
competition.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm very happy that we've had a very interesting communication discussion here. Problem imekuwa tu ni net yangu inanisumbua kidogo, but I'm very happy that you guys have come in, contributed. It was very passionate topic na nimefurahi sana. Thank you so much, Dennis. This is where we are. Hapa ndo tunakuwa every Sunday, every Monday, sometimes every Wednesday and Fridays. We do previews and reviews of the games. So welcome. This is your home now.
Nikikuwa active mtanipata.
Poa.
Data inasumbua my friend.
So when ukibahatika kuipata, make sure you join us.
Ni sawa.
Okay, asante sana.
Kuna topic moja utamaliza, utaita kudiscuss kwa group.
Which one? This
Manchester
tomorrow. Let's have it tomorrow kwa live, so that we can dissect it properly,
No problem.
Yeah. Dabi unajua pia inataka kuangaliwa. You have to give me your combined 11 ya Man City na Man U. Then you tell me the number. Okay?
Nikikuwa, if I will be there, I will be active. If I will participate, I will be there. Sawa?
Exactly.
No, otherwise, good night.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's meet tomorrow, God willing.
Sawa.
Guys,
okay.
To like, subscribe and share.
Yeah, exactly.
We break. Na kama mko na maswali pia, you can ask. We are free to suggest topics, and we are versatile in anything concerning football and sports at large. So be free to join our family. Don't forget to share also. Subscribe and see you. Manchester is red.
Okay, thank you so much.
Love you, bro.
Okay, bye.